profile on the Madolche deck I've been playing. The deck is a fun combo heavy deck, and it's a pretty good rogue contender. Overall, it's just a really fun deck to play in my opinion. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. We're going to start with the main deck here. So the deck basically runs on 9 starters that you can get into your combo with. So those are, we're going to have is our 3 Madolche, our 3 Angeli, and then 3 Petting Cestor. So Madolche is basically Stratos, Angeli is Lone Fire Blossom, and then when Petting Cestor is summoned, she special summons one from the deck and lowers the level by 1. So basically, if you open any of these cards, you get to your starters and you can do plays. So then we have, now these are more or less our extenders, or what we don't want to draw. They're kind of dead in the hand, but once you get them onto your field, you can keep going. So first we have Messenger Lotto. Messenger Lotto basically lets you add any Madolche spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, and it's not hard once per turn. In the combo with him, we have Madolche Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake, whenever he is on the field, you can banish a monster from your graveyard to then special summon a monster. Majority of the time, it's going to be your Messenger Lotto, so you can get your spell or trap cards. Then the 1-up brick that we play is going to be our Pudding Cess. Pudding Cess is a level 5 that goes down to a level 4. And then you go into your Madolche plays and go off with her. She's what makes Chalkala mode really good. But she also has an effect whenever she battles, she pops any card on the field. So it's a good way to out Buster Lock if you need to. Then for hand traps, I play triple Nibiru. I like Nibiru a lot. It's if you can play it in the right zone against certain decks, they kind of just cripple, and then you can just OTK in the next turn. It's really good if you can draw this in a gamma. You basically guarantee a turn for you to win, and it's a really good deal with the closing card. And you run the gamma package, of course. Nobody wants to draw the driver, but it's one of the best hand traps in the game right now. It can't get called by the grave, and just overall, it's just a great card in general, and you should just play it. Now, I'm playing 3 Gamma Seal right now, but those can get switched out for impermanence or whatever you prefer. I'm just testing it right now, but either or, this is your spot for your other hand trap. You don't want to have hand trap monsters that go to your graveyard because that interferes with Petting Cestor. So Gamma Seal is just a good way to out like a Borload Savage with a Buster on it, or any other problematic card that's going against you, just to clear the board so you can actually get that push to win game. So that's all for the monsters. Now for the spell cards, we're going to do the Madolche spells first. So we have triple Salon. Salon's basically double summon for you, and whenever you shuffle back a Madolche card, you then get to set a Madolche spell or trap card onto the field. So it's pretty good in both regards. Let's say you set your Promenade in your combo. Then you run the double Chateau. Chateau's the field spell that you add first and then gets you in a combo. It shuffles back cards and gives everything a boost, basically. You can also add your Madolches to your hand for shuffling, too. And then you have the 1-of Ticket. Ticket's a really good card just for the fact that you can special summon Madolche for free outfit. And if you shuffle back with the Queen Tiramisu, then you can special summon the Messenger Lotto or whatever you detach back. And it's just basically just free card advantage. And then for other generic spells, I play 3 Pot of Extravagance. Pot of Extravagance is Pot of Extravagance. You just banish your cards. You run such a Madolche heavy extra deck in here, it doesn't really matter what you banish. It's just 2 free cards or a bait for a negation to get you further into your play. I don't see why you wouldn't play this card in this deck just because you have the room for it, and it's really good. Then I play 3 Dark Ruler No More. I'm kind of tossed up about this card because it could either be 3 Dark Ruler No More or 3 Forbidden Chalice. Chalice gives you the chance to negate 1 monster and still be able to go for game. This just halts their plays altogether and be able to shuffle everything back. I think overall Dark Ruler No More would probably be the better pick of the 2, but it's just more or less personal preference in my opinion at that point. And then just for like Buster Lock or any trap decks you play, I main deck 1 Cosmic and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. I have the other 2 Cosmics in the side for back row decks, and these 2 are just really blowout cards against either back row decks or just getting rid of a Buster Lock and be able to go off on your turn. And then I run double Promenade. Promenade just negates a monster effect on the field, and it puts a Madolche back into your hand. And if it's in your graveyard, you can banish it to attach from anywhere, basically, onto one of your Madolche XYZ. So you attach like Pudding Cess, and that lets you progress your plays further. So that's it for the main deck. It's exactly 40 cards. Only thing I'd change, like I said, is maybe Game of Seal for imperms. It's just more or less what you prefer at that point. So then for the extra deck, for the non-Madolche cards, I run one Boral Sword Dragon. It's just an OTK machine. It just helps you get in the game whenever, let's say, you Dark Lord No More, shuffle back all their cards, you go into this the next turn, and you just kill them. And then, because it's an extra deck, you have kind of free spaces. So I'm running the Cyber Dragon Nova and the Mechaba for if I get Maximist. It's just preference at that point. Drip's the only person there that actually plays Dogmatica, and I never got to resolve it against him. But it's just in there just in case. I mean, it could be like a Cowboy and Abyss Dweller, but most of the time you go in your Madolche XYZ, so it's kind of pointless. But that's what those are. And then I do play one rank 4, and that's going to be the Bagushka. Bagushka is really good because you can just stall on him for turns, and he can just win you games outright by himself. So that's all for the non-Madolche cards. So first we have the Link, which is Fresh Start. Fresh Start basically just protects your Madolche spell and trump cards, and she's just overall 2,000 attack monster that you can link into. Her plus 2 Petting Swords is, or not Petting Swords, but Petting is game. So you kind of have to play her. She's not the best card in the deck, but she's good either way. Then you play your main starter, which is going to be your Glass Souffle. Glass Souffle, basically, she can target a monster and then make it invulnerable. And then after that, whenever you shuffle a Madolche card back, you can shuffle 2 more. Glass Souffle is just really good to help get stuff out of the graveyard, or if you have a Petting Cessor, it's going to trigger, or any other Madolche Star Trap cards. But it's basically just for the point to detach to target her to then go into your Chakala mode. Then you run 3 of the big lady, Queen Tiramisu. The best removal this deck has. It literally just says shuffle 2 cards on your opponent's field back, and then you get the plus off of it, basically. It's one of the most broken XYZs I think that's ever been printed, just because it's a non-target shuffle, and overall it's just really good. Then the last 3 is 3 Chakala mode. Chakala mode is really good just because she helps you extend your combo and you go full combo with her. If you can get her to resolve, you basically are going to win the duel majority of the time, or be able to OTK or make a big board. She brings a lot of life to the deck, and if you have Pudding Cess on her, she is one of the best cards in this whole entire deck. But yeah, either way, that is going to be it for my profile. Like I said, the deck's a really fun deck to play. It just combos off really heavy if you're able to actually get off, and you can hit for big amount of damage. So it's just overall a good deck. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time on the channel.